Killer.
Killer.
Oh my God.
Happy
Dude,
Wednesday.
the stink began before we even started recording.
It did,
Just a
yeah.
heads up.
I picked up the call and Katie said, "Oh my God," which is a great start.
I said, "Oh my God."
hmm Happy Wednesday. Happy
Um,
day. Happy frock.
happy happy day of Fruck
hmm
recording.
And also with
Um,
you.
yeah, and with you.
And
And I'm Katie.
I'm Jess. Killer.
And yeah, we're here to do something.
Yeah. I just hit a
Almost.
couple blinkers off the Benjamin.
Oh God.
So I'm
We were
great.
blinkers off the Benjamin.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about uh I don't know, slang, vernacular,
The way the kids talk now, which is the boomerest thing I've ever said,
but like
personally.
literally the children, like Gen Alpha shit
Ew, that's
to
crazy to
Gen
me.
Z,
Gen Alpha.
right?
I
Like what?
know.
I don't even know.
I'm
I
told that
feel
I'm
like
old every day at work. I'm like, dude, I'm 28. Please
awesome.
stop. They're like, my mom's 30. I'm like, okay.
Wow. Okay. Good for your mom.
Right. Ugh.
Dude, that's so awful. That's so wretched.
It's crazy. I never thought I'd be called old at 28, but here we are, I
To your
guess.
face, dude.
Oh, that's the easiest thing I've been called at work to my face. I can handle
Just
that. I've been called some
without
wretched things.
abandon.
hmm
God, you are aged.
I am aged. I am decrepit
Yeah.
at this point.
Take this one out back. Glue factory
Literally glue
immediately.
factory. I'd love it. Send me
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Vacation.
Just let's go.
Right.
Vacation at the glue factory.
Literally, dude. I'd be into it.
My God. Dude, have you seen um the old guy? Well, he's not even old. Here's the
Oh,
thing.
okay.
It's just like a guy and he is so obsessed with like staying young.
Oh no.
He's like a billionaire dude. And he has like a team of like 30 scientists keeping him young looking, and it's like
What the fuck?
so gross.
That's
Okay,
so
I have to
scary
show
to me.
you.
Yeah, please
I have to
do.
show you this man. First though, because you don't know who I'm talking about, I'm gonna send you a before photo
Oh no.
of this man in the year 2018. He was in his 40s. This is what
Okay.
he looked like before,
Handsome
right?
guy.
A god. Oh man, you are gonna be so sad.
He just looks like a guy. He looks like a stock photo of a
He
guy.
does.
Yeah, he's just a guy.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
So he is obsessed with just like looking chronologically younger. I don't know. Anyways,
He wants to
here's what he
Benjamin
looks
Button
like
himself.
now.
Whoa.
Dude,
Holy shit. Hang on. He looks
that reaction.
okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
It
Huh.
he looks like he was reanimated.
He does. He looks like he was Frankenstein. What the fuck? But wait,
His
he's huh. No.
he no. Yeah, he really looks like if you peel back his skin, it's going to be like a early
Cyborg.
2000s robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't look so I expected for some reason like you know that there's a guy he's very controversial and like fucked up but his I think his name is Ollie and he's obsessed with looking like a K-pop star.
Oh yeah.
For some
Yeah,
reason I
yeah. I know
expected
him.
like that like over accentuated features and like really like it's not obvious. He just looks like a different guy but the same age guy.
He looks like he uncanny valleyed himself.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, it says here, he's 45, by the way, currently.
Okay. Like he does look
So
younger but not that much younger.
but he looks like, I don't know, he just looks like an android. Like even his
Yeah.
eyes look dead, dude. Like what happened
He looks
here?
like you'd find him on like a Disneyland ride. There'd be a whole Defunctland
Yes.
episode on him, dude.
Oh my God. He is a like a hidden Hall of President Easter egg.
Don't put him underwater. I will have a panic attack. That
Do
is
not.
submechanophobia if he was underwater. No, thank you.
Yeah, it says here, supported by a team of 30 scientists.
But imagine that
His
being your
daily,
job.
bro. I mean, I
Sure.
guess it's easy money.
Get that bag.
Just laser this man and call it a day.
I hate it.
Says here his daily life is dictated by a torturous exercise regime and diet.
Dude. Like, okay, jokes aside, sad.
Yeah,
So
I
sad,
think
right?
so. It's kind of bizarre. I mean, he is a billionaire, so it's just like, what do you do with money at that point?
At least he, like, is just doing stuff to himself and not, like, bringing his son into a submarine.
Right.
You know what I
See,
mean?
this is how you billionaire.
This is how you
Everyone, all the
billionaire.
billionaires listening to Welcome to Frucktown and not giving us at least $1 million. Come on.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, actually.
Hello?
Right.
Kind of fucked up. A little
Kind
weird.
of.
Anyways,
Yeah, no, he doesn't look great. He doesn't look bad, but he doesn't look good. You know?
he looks unapproachable.
Oh, I would not approach this man. But it's
If
hard to find a man I would
oh,
approach, honestly.
right. But he really looks like he is like a claymation figure.
Yeah, yeah.
I
He
don't know.
he it says that he reduced his skin age by 22 years. That's bullshit for one. That makes no fucking
Yeah.
sense. Um
Skin age.
Skin age.
Okay.
Scage, as the kids
Gauge,
call it.
yeah.
I hate it. Thank you for showing it to me, but it's bad.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, he really just looks like he's put together by lunch meat underneath,
Stop it.
I think.
Lunch meat?
If you peeled this man back, it would either be an android or just
Turkey.
like a fucked up lunch meat.
And it would be turkey. Like, it wouldn't be salami. It would be like, you know what it is?
No.
It's like when you go to the grocery store, you're like, okay, I'm gonna eat sandwiches this week. You get a bunch of turkey meat, bland fucking turkey meat, put it in your crisper of your fridge, and you forget about it for a while, and then it gets slimy.
Right.
Slimy and rancid.
Ugh,
That's what is
no.
beneath his skin.
That is so true.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he has that in his soul.
That it
Slimy
yeah.
turkey soul.
I hate it so much. But like,
And
thank you.
oh god. You're welcome. It's the thing is that in our Discord call, it is just staring at me still.
Our
His
Discord
face.
chats, because like we don't talk a lot. It's always just like rancid shit we send each other during recording, and then me sending you like the newest edition. Also, he is going to be the newest addition to the thumbnail. Thank you so much.
Oh, is he? Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
but
he
he's going to
can't.
come up from behind the sign.
With a face like that. How can
could
we
we
ignore
resist? Yeah. Anyway,
it? Yeah. I'm glad. Anyways, yeah. So sorry everybody else who has to see it.
or
but
you're welcome.
Not really.
Honestly, whatever you're into. If you're listening, you're probably into some weird shit. So,
You probably are. You're at Frucktown. What do you think we do here?
nothing good.
Nothing good. I had a little thought today.
Oh, you had a thought.
I did. I had a little
Wow.
one. I know. Are you proud of me?
I am, yeah.
I've been trying real hard on this one. I had a small thought.
Okay.
I think it's interesting how like everyone's perspective of like what a podcast is so different.
So different. Yeah.
Like there was a guy who came into my chat
Oh no.
and thusly left my chat who was just like, "Oh, you have a podcast? Do you smoke cigars?" And
Dude,
I don't know.
I had that too.
Like, yeah.
Someone came in and
What?
asked if I hunt, like we talked about the animals we hunted. I said, sorry?
Yeah, I remember him. Oh, like he asked if you ate elk meat.
Yeah, he did. Which
Yeah.
is
So
like, okay.
his perspective of a podcast was clearly like I don't know,
Men.
Louder with Crowder, Joe Rogan,
Yeah.
Tate coded.
It's hate coded.
And I'm just like, oh, that's interesting that's like where your mind goes when someone says podcast. And then some people like they think of podcasts as like something very chronological, like you have to listen to
Oh, yeah.
in order. Yeah.
I
Like,
know
it's
a lot of
it's it's
people-
a thing.
A lot of people think that podcasts are just for people that are like seeking advice or like want inspiration to like a lot of crypto bros, a lot of entrepreneurs.
Oh yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
don't come to ours then. Because if we give any advice, just assume it's probably not good advice. You know?
Yeah, just assume it's probably not good. Just assume you might have to double check on something we said because, dude,
yeah.
we pull up blinkers zooted for Brucktown.
We are
okay?
getting Liddy off that cart.
I can't. Yeah, off the blinker.
Hidden blinkies.
Mm-hmm.
Blinky is kind of cute.
um, it's giving me like Twitch emote name.
Oh my god, yeah.
Blinkies.
Blinkies.
Okay, now I want a little animated like Zoot
A little
with like a little
Benjamin
light.
hitting a
Yeah,
blinky.
Benjamin.
Wait, that's actually
Yeah.
so good. I'll get Cody to draft it up.
Oh my God, yes,
He could
please.
do that in like 5 seconds, I'm sure.
My God.
Too much
A
talent.
Benjamin.
Mm-hmm.
So talented.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, the span of podcast, like what people think it is very interesting to me. I started listening to them like a long ass time ago.
Oh yeah,
Probably when I was in high school.
what was your like first podcast that you listened to?
I think it was the Smodcast,
What's the
which
Smodcast?
was a podcast that Kevin Smith and his like producer friend Scott Mosier put on.
Oh.
And I wasn't like a big Kevin Smith like fan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd seen Clerks and Mallrats and stuff.
Yeah.
But the podcast itself was like, I don't know, he's like so good at telling stories that it's like you can't just, you just have to listen to whatever the fuck he's talking about.
You gotta.
Yeah, like it was just like it was very, very good, just like comedic storytelling. They're like the perfect pair because like he was like very chatty, and then like Scott Mosier has this kind of like very like dulcet tone, deep tone voice. So I don't know. That was the first podcast that I got into.
I love that.
Yeah.
I
What was
think
your first?
mine I want to say it was Mabimbam, but like also I have
Really?
no idea how I found Mabimbam. So like
Right.
I don't know, maybe not. I feel like I was maybe like a casual podcast listener where I like if I wanted to listen to something specifically, I would find that thing. Or maybe
Right.
it was Welcome to Night Vale.
Oh
Could have been that.
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like my brain like only goes back like 7 years and then it's just mush.
Yeah, same. There's a paywall and
There
it's
is,
like
yeah.
I don't.
And I can't pay to cross that
Yeah.
wall. But I do
Mm-mm.
think that Mbim Bam was my first like intro to like actually enjoying podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like in a like comedic sense because I need podcasts to be funny.
Oh yeah, I can't pay attention unless something is funny. I need that dopamine, baby, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there are podcasts that are like very very serious.
Mhm.
And they're good, but I'm just like I need that little bit of hee
Silly
haw.
goofy. I need the silly
Yeah.
goofy to make my day
I
go by.
need it. Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
And I also liked that you
Um
didn't have to like with Mbim Bam, you don't have to listen to it chronologically.
right.
It's just
Yeah.
whatever one you want to listen to. They might make a call back, but it doesn't. Having heard it doesn't make it any better. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Doesn't matter.
It's just kind of like within the realm, like it's not gonna be like too outside
Right.
that you would
Yeah.
be like, oh, this isn't funny.
Mm-hmm.
Um yeah, but I think podcast, like the genre of podcast is very interesting.
What is our
Um
genre? Do you think
I feel like it's just comedy, right?
comedy? Maybe like casual. I guess. Would that be
Yeah,
it?
I mean,
I don't know.
I feel like that is the way that so many other podcasts are though,
Yeah.
Like it's just three guys talking,
Just shooting the shit.
just literally shooting the shit, and it's
Yeah.
like why can't I? Because honestly there aren't a lot of podcasts that are hosted by like two or more femmes
Right. It's
that are
always
just
guys
like,
with a fucking microphone, dude, and stop giving them to them. They don't need it.
yeah.
They're loud enough on their own.
I feel like the podcasts like usually hosted by femmes are like true crime.
A lot of
And
them are, dude. So
and it's
many.
like, I mean, that is the thing, and it's like, I
Hmm.
don't know. I would just like more shooting the shit
Yeah,
esque type of podcasts out there.
I agree.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Also, I have
let's
a
talk about
question.
true crime. No, imagine.
A hard pivot at
Right.
episode 10.
Now
Just
we're revealing
kidding.
we are a true crime podcast now. That was a whole segue.
Oh my God. Can you imagine?
No.
No,
No. I
I
can't.
can't.
No.
But, like, I can talk about like weird news and stuff, but like I can't talk about true crime. I can't.
I can talk about like a case, maybe. But like I can't if I start thinking about like being one of those people that are like obsessed with true crime like I used to be, I it's so
Yeah.
cringy. Like no, I don't want to talk
It's
about it. Please.
it's like you can't even look in that direction. It's just
No.
blinding.
It
It's
is.
bad.
It's bad. Yeah.
So bad.
Yeah.
There is only like one true crime um I guess thing content for lack of a better word that I like actually watch sometimes, and that's Big Boss Bose. I don't know if you know who that
I don't
is.
think Oh, yes. Yeah, I do know who
Yeah,
that is.
they were like a cast member for like Smosh at one point.
Oh, really?
Um yeah,
Oh, I
like
didn't
back
know
in the
that.
day.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
And
seen clips of that.
yeah, now they do just like uh true crime stuff, but like they're very much in the park of like we do not worship
Right.
these people. They literally did like a video recently just like dragging Ted Bundy because they were doing
He
they were
deserves it.
watching. He's so cringe, dude.
Dude,
He's
it's
so
so
cringe.
embarrassing.
I was watching the stream because like she was trying to react to this interview, and like the interviewer was like making him out to be like so mysterious and like
Okay.
misunderstood, and he was just talking out of his asshole, Ted Bundy, because there's no other way where he can talk. That's just where his
Literally.
mouth is,
Literally,
and it
dude.
just dumps out, and it's just like, oh my God, it was so cringe. It was literally just like I was holding my face.
He
I
is one
couldn't.
that like is worshipped, dude. And it's like one, he's not even that attractive, so shut up.
He's not.
And two, like, can you just take a second to think about the fact that he was his own lawyer because he thinks he's such hot shit?
He's
That's
so
so
annoying.
embarrassing. Like, shut up.
Dude, he's kind of the worst.
Like,
Yeah, he
he's
really just like
so,
lived up his own asshole.
yeah, he loved that shit.
Dude, he loved it.
Ugh.
Oh,
Anyway, you had a
yeah.
question for me?
Did I?
You said.
Oh,
You said I have a
I
question.
I guess I did. Listen,
Is it gone?
listen. It
Yeah.
might not be.
Oh,
Wait, no, we'll come back to it.
we'll circle back.
It'll cook. Let her cook,
Let her
okay?
cook. Yeah, it's true.
Let her cook. Um, but yeah, I usually can't watch true crime stuff. However, I can get into a conspiracy theory to a certain point.
I personally love a conspiracy theory.
I
Like,
feel like
I eat
I
that
feel
shit
like
up.
yeah.
I don't believe them, but
Yeah.
like,
No.
what I like is the mental gymnastics, like seeing the mental gymnastics that other people do to
Yes.
try to make it work. And I'm like, yes, be insane. I love it.
It's like a Rube Goldberg machine
It
of like,
is.
what the how are you making this
Oh, it's
happen?
amazing. I love them.
Um, I do. I do. I do have some that I want to talk about because we were talking about this, I think, in the most recent cryptid sleepover of like, what conspiracy theory
Do you
do
kind of
you
believe? Because I came out of
believe?
nowhere.
Yeah.
I don't even know what we were talking about, but I was like, I would like to talk about conspiracy theories now in chat. I was like, hello,
Yeah.
friends, let's talk about this.
Yeah. You raised your hand. I was like, yes,
I
you.
was like, I'm a
Uh-huh.
flat earther. You were like, please stop.
Okay. Yeah. That is what happened,
hmm
actually.
hmm
Um, but yeah, there is a listicle, actually a couple that I've pulled of like conspiracy theories that turned out to be true.
Ooh, okay.
Um,
I love that.
and this is a thing that I did mention during the stream where I was like, yeah, basically anything to do with the CIA, probably true.
Right. Yeah. That does
And
make
wouldn't you
sense.
know it, most of the things on this list are by the government and or the CIA.
Yeah.
So, um, yeah, like literally every single one, dude.
They love to
Oh, it's
lie.
amazing.
They
They
love to
love to
lie.
lie. And
Yeah.
then you find out like 30 years later that they did the thing and they're like, yeah, oops, anyways.
Right. It's like, what do you expect? It's like, what? What do you
Moving
mean?
on. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, what do you want from us? They're literally like the problem child. And they're like, well, what do you
Genuinely,
expect? What
they're
do you
acting out.
want? They're like, I'm just a little guy. I'm
I'm
just a
only
little
small.
CIA.
Have you watched
Please.
Broad City?
Yes.
Do you know the one? I think it's not Nick Kroll, Fred Armisen, where he plays like a little baby man. They go to like clean his house, and he's like, "I'm just a little baby." That's
Yes.
the government. What do you
Yeah, so
expect?
true. It's especially the American government. They're just like,
Literally,
yeah, what? We're little, we're small. We just were born 100 years ago. What do you
we
want?
it's not our fault. Yeah.
You want us to respect the land that we have invaded? What?
No, I
No, like
can't. I'm
what?
just a
I
baby.
can't. I'm an infant. I
Oh my
can't.
god.
All right. Dude, speaking of babies,
Okay. Wow.
here's the
The
first
Segway
conspiracy
Queen.
theory.
Okay.
This is called the Dead Baby Project.
Oh
Um,
no.
the conspiracy
Okay.
was that the government was stealing dead bodies to do radioactive testing on.
True.
And
True?
yeah, true.
Yeah, I believe it,
So
actually.
true.
I was like, what?
Uh,
But yeah, it makes sense.
says in the wake of, dropping the bombs in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, afterward, they were like, hey, maybe we should study how this affects the human body, literally.
Which, I mean, you should have done probably before, but also, how do you do that
Yeah.
ethically?
Right now.
I mean,
It's,
was anyone donating their body to science back then?
I don't think so, because this is how it went.
Okay.
The government was stealing parts of dead bodies.
Okay.
Because they needed young tissue, they recruited a worldwide network of agents to find recently deceased babies and children and then take samples and limbs. And they did that to about 1,500 of them
Yo.
throughout the United States.
I have
Yeah.
so many questions. So,
Dude,
okay. Okay.
I don't know
Yeah.
if I have answers, but
No, for sure. But like I just want okay. So they embalmed the babies, right?
I think I don't know. I really just don't know.
Because like it would have to
I
be
assume
after
they
the
would have to.
funeral so that the mom doesn't know what's up. Because a mom's gonna notice if a baby does not have a limb.
I don't know. Maybe in some cases it would be like kind of closed casket or
Or cremation, maybe.
something. Cremation, yeah.
That would be the easiest
I
way
don't
to do it because
know.
no one's gonna know if their vase is like a little bit too light. Like, oh, this feels like my baby's
Right.
missing a leg.
Dude, yeah, that would never happen.
Huh.
But yeah, that's a true conspiracy.
I mean, I like they're I don't know. I don't want to be fucked up, but they're dead.
I mean, they are.
So
Also, did you know
probably not.
if you donate if you no, well, here we go. If you donate your body to science, it might get blown up by the military.
No.
Yeah,
I'd be
dude, this
so
literally
fucking mad, dude.
this happened to someone's grandma like kind of
Oh
recently.
no, grandma, rest in pieces.
It was R.I.P. Grandma. Um, Grandma was used for fucking like military research,
no.
and it became like a whole thing. Like they tried to sue and like I mean they couldn't because they technically signed or she
Right.
technically signed away
And
because
it's
she
the
donated her
military.
body. Yeah,
I thought they just threw your
there's
body
kind
in a
of.
field somewhere and then like, just left
I
you.
mean, you can. There are like body farms in Tennessee that do
There's a
that.
new kind of not it well it's, I guess you could call it a cemetery, but it's like they
Mhm.
put you in a big box surrounded with a bunch of like compost and like
Yeah.
dirt and stuff, and then they put you up on the wall with a bunch of other big giant boxes and they just like turn you into mulch, I think. It's
Oh my
been all
God,
over my TikTok.
yes.
I love that personally. Make me mulch.
Yeah. I think there needs to be like more green ways to um
To decompose.
I don't know.
Because
Yeah,
I mean,
to
we are
decompose.
like, we are compost. Just let us be compost, dude. You know?
Yeah. And it's like embalming and then just like whatever the coffins are made out of is, it's probably not good for the earth.
No, because it's well,
To
if
put
it's
like a
wood-
varnished.
Right. I was just gonna
Yeah.
say it's probably varnished.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
man.
plant like a tree on top of me. I feel like that would be the way.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
reforest.
Don't fucking let the military blow me into a million smithereens.
Yeah, that's upsetting.
That's
Yeah,
so upsetting.
the ways that your body can be used for things like after you know, quote unquote donate to science. That's one. Another one is like you can have your limbs used for like medical, oh, what is it called? Like if you go to like a conference for something, if you're like a doctor or whatever,
Oh, like a
and they have to
cadaver?
like, yeah, like they have to kind of like have like a limb or something to show how to do
Mm-hmm.
something.
Yeah, I like that.
They'll use your body for that.
Yeah.
Um yeah, the military portion,
The military will blow you up if you want
they
that.
will blow you up. They'll shot put you into the sun and just like
Dude, if Mythbusters can do it with gelatin and like red food dye, you don't need Gam Gam. Just
right.
ugh, dude.
Gam Gam in the year 2020s, like I can't.
Bad.
Anyways, oh my God. More bad things that the government has done.
Yeah.
Conspiracy. During Prohibition, the government poisoned alcohol to keep people from drinking.
Stop it. It's poison
And it's
already.
true.
Why? Like what
Um,
for?
well, because, you know, they wanted to prohibit people from
Sure.
drinking
It
because it
reminds
was
me of like
prohibited.
when you're if a kid is like biting their nails and you put on that nail polish that tastes like fucking garbage. That's what that
Yeah.
reminds me of. But like why even did they care?
I don't like, why does the government care, period?
They love control. They love to lie, they love to control, and they love to be a little baby.
They like to do their silly little lies and then just be
Mm-hmm.
like, whoops, oopsie.
Oopsies. Oops. Yeah, we accidentally spilled some poison in the rum. Oopsie.
Yeah.
Dude,
So between 1926 and 1933, the federal government pushed manufacturers to use stronger poisons to discourage
stronger?
bootleggers from turning the alcohol into moonshine.
Stronger. So they already were poisoning it. And they said, turn it up a
Yeah.
notch.
Yeah,
Give me some
turn the poison up.
more. What the fuck?
It says by the end of Prohibition, more than 10,000 Americans had been killed by the tainted booze.
Uh yo. Imagine like
Isn't
if you
that
weren't killed, like the
crazy?
birth defects too. Like
Oh, mutated.
America's so dumb. I'm
It's
sorry.
so,
But
I mean, no, it's bad.
like they really said, like, I don't know, just throw some poison in there, I guess.
Just put more poison in it. They'll
More
figure it
poison.
out, maybe.
Maybe
And
if
if
they
they don't, they'll
don't, and
die.
that's what we want. Win-win.
That's what we want.
Oh my
Um,
god.
all right. This conspiracy theory I feel like is more widely known.
Okay.
The conspiracy that the CIA was testing LSD and other hallucinogenic drugs on Americans in a top secret experiment on behavior modification. Obviously, that was
Yeah.
the MK Ultra
Right.
program. And it's real and it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they did
Wild
they
shit.
took volunteers, but did they also do it like without people's knowledge?
Yeah, they definitely did it to people without their knowledge.
Like
Like
imagine,
employees, federal employees, but still like they would slip it in
but like
to
you've
like a
done
drink.
psychedelics.
Yeah,
Imagine not
dude, oh my
knowing.
God. Just not knowing even what a psychedelic is,
Oh my
dude.
god, just
Not
going to your
even
government
knowing,
job and like why are the
dude.
walls moving? Like it
I
just
mean,
ugh.
wasn't there an actually like a person who like jumped out the window from
Oh,
this?
that sounds
It's
familiar.
there is a really notable and he was like a government worker and
Mm-hmm.
he yeah, there's like that people tried to like put a conspiracy theory on that and be like, "Oh, what happened to him? What weirdly like did he get abducted by aliens?" It's like, "No,
No, he
dude, he
was freaked
clearly
out and didn't know what was
freaked
going
out
on.
and jumped out a window."
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
it's fucked.
And like
But yeah,
acid is like scary. Like if you're in a good
it's
mood, it's good. But like if I don't know how I would feel if I didn't know what was going on and like shit started moving. Like I don't know. Like
yeah.
that would be
Like
terrifying.
if you had no previous knowledge to what like
Right.
any like hallucinogenic drug would do to you, like you would think you're dying.
Oh, yeah. For sure. And
Yeah.
like they were all probably Christians and shit back then. They were probably thinking that they
Oh
were
my
possessed by
God.
demons and like that's
Yeah.
terrifying. No
It says
thanks.
here MK Ultra left many victims permanently mentally disabled from the
Oh,
experiments
oh man, because they didn't
because
know
they
how
were
much to
testing
dose.
it. Yeah. They were
Yo.
probably giving people like shot glasses of acid, dude.
Yeah. Well, so when
Ugh,
I was in high school,
it's
there
so
was a
bad.
guy that was known. He was a couple years older than me, but he was known that for like he had done so much acid and it was like so he would just like so many fucking sheets of acid like and he
Oh
was
my God.
permanently like tripping forever.
Yeah, it'll put holes in your brain.
Oh yeah, goo up there for sure.
Yeah. Like I for me in the psychedelic realm, I will stick to shrooms. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't
At
I'm
least
not going to
that's
do anything
natural.
synthetic.
Right. Yeah, no thank you.
Yeah. No thanks.
Scary.
Hey, did you know you can grow shrooms out of fucking
Yeah, Uncle
Ben's
Ben's
rice
rice.
thing? I didn't know that until last night.
You
Dude,
didn't
what?
know. I knew because
I
I
didn't.
stumbled on shroom TikTok, but I just recently learned. But yeah, you
That
just
blows my mind.
buy it and you like inject it with
Inject
some
the
shit. Yeah,
spore.
and then
Yeah.
I mean, up until recently, I thought that you could only get shrooms because they grew on cow shit. Like it was
I mean,
specifically those ones, and you couldn't get them any other
yeah.
way. And then I learned, oh, rice, pop off.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I honestly I might try it. I don't know where to get
Yeah.
shroom spores though. You got to order them
Um,
from the internet or something,
Well, you said at your
right?
dispensary they have shrooms. Maybe they, because like dispensaries out here sell seeds for weed. So maybe you could do
Oh,
it that there
maybe.
potentially.
Oh,
Look
I'm gonna
into it.
ask.
Yeah.
I
Or they
will.
would at least know where to go.
That definitely makes sense. Like, oh, you can sell the spores.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never thought of it. I never had to cultivate my own shrooms. They were always
Readily
presented to me and I was
available.
like, cool, this magical elixir. Wow.
Magical elixir. I want to
Wow.
try microdosing. I've never done shrooms. Everyone in my
Me
life has, but
too.
I've heard that it's really good for your mental health. Like better
Dude,
than any antidepressant.
I'm not gonna lie. I have done shrooms only once.
Hmm.
But it was like a lot. It was like a pretty hefty dose.
Yeah.
And then for like the entire 3 months afterward, like my brain just felt clear. It was
Really?
so like it was such an odd feeling, like, and it didn't happen like immediately, but like kind of like 2 days or so like afterward, I was like, I don't know, I just felt like the mental fog was lifted.
Oh, I love that.
And it lasted for like a couple months. So I'm like, oh,
Is
is
that what I
that the
need to
effect that
do?
yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Just eat
Because
handfuls of
I
shrooms
always
once a month. That's all you need.
yeah, put them into a tea and
Hmm.
chill out for a night.
Yeah.
Um but yeah, I'd always like heard about like the effects for like PTSD and
Hmm.
stuff, but I'm just like, how does that even work? Because I didn't even think of like how that even worked. It's like, how are you
Yeah.
tripping out and also like enjoying yourself?
How are you
But
not having a
it's
panic
the
attack right now?
right. It's the complete like after effects is
Right. Yeah.
what kind of does it, but it's like very interesting.
It is super interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do y'all want you want to hear about more government shit?
More than anything.
Dude, that's what I learned like as I was looking at this list last night.
Okay.
Um the conspiracy is the Dalai Lama is a CIA agent.
Dude, wait, is that one? That one, you don't know if it's true.
Oh no, it's true. No, all of these are true.
What the fuck?
In some way, shape, or form. It says perhaps the reason blah blah blah. It says the US government during the 60s paid him $180,000.
Jesus.
It says in connection with the CIA's funding of the Tibetan resistance to the tune of 1.7 million per year.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Okay, I guess. It's so fast how quick people are just willing to be like, oh, yeah, sure, I'll work for the government if you're going to pay me.
Dude,
Give it to me.
you'd be surprised, or maybe you wouldn't, but Yeah, no,
It's a
there's
lot.
so much like bribery that goes on.
Oh yeah.
It's fucked, dude. It's so fucked.
I
Oh
hate it.
man.
I'm looking
Also,
up to
another
see.
conspiracy.
I'm looking up to see if there's any Canadian ones.
Oh, there's gotta be.
Anyway, go ahead.
There's gotta. We got we got the FBI was spying on John Lennon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
True.
True.
Yeah.
I have heard that one. It's so fucked up. Like, can you just let people live? Like, I
It
don't
says
know.
in 1971, the FBI put Lennon under surveillance, and the Immigration and Naturalization Service tried to deport him a year later.
Oh my god.
Right.
Hate it.
I dislike it.
Yeah, it's not good. For sure.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, here's a Canada one.
Oh, okay. I'm excited.
Oh man, have you heard of this? Canada tried to develop gaydar.
It sounds like something Canada would try to do. Canadians are
Says
so
the
stupid, dude.
says in the 1960s, the government hired a university professor to develop a way to detect homosexuality in federal employees.
That's
It says it
so
came up
funny.
with a machine that measured pupil dilation in response to same-sex erotic imagery.
God forbid there's a government
So,
official that is gay. God
so
fucking
they,
forbid.
so this is like total quack
Hmm.
medicine
Oh
for
yeah.
fucking what? Measuring your pupil size when you
Like
see an
what?
image? Like, come on, dude.
Jesus Christ. That's
All
so
right.
funny. Like it feels Canadian core to be like, yeah, I'll just get scientists to find out if you're gay. How about that?
Dude, they fired 400 people using this method.
Oh my god. And then if you tried to say like, no, like I am straight, they'd probably be like, the pupils don't lie, idiot. Like,
Yeah, no, they're like, well, we developed the science, so
oh my
anywho.
god.
It says more than 400 men from civil service, the military, and the Mounties, dude.
Not the
What
Mounties. I
the
mean, Mounties are
fuck?
stupid anyway. So it makes sense.
Right. But like, come on.
Ugh, I
That's so
hate
rude.
that. It's rude and also it's so stupid.
It's so bad. Like, I don't know. It's quack. It's
Oh
quack.
yeah. Yeah, for sure.
God,
Um,
I saw something on like by way of TikTok,
mhm.
that made me concerned.
Oh no.
People are getting into phrenology over there. Hey,
Oh yeah.
what's
Is
going
that the
on?
study of head size?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
So stupid. Like what the
Oh,
fuck?
it's like, oh, you have an angel skull. And I was just like, oh no, dude.
It's so
Oh
stupid. I don't
no.
understand. People want so bad to find out a like science that makes people like less like inferior to other people. Like just
Yeah,
chill out. How about for like a second?
just chill
Like
out.
hit a blinker off the Benjamin and chill the fuck out for a second.
Dude. Like seriously, it's like, oh, my nose shape is definitive of the fact that I am smart and blah blah blah. And it's like, what the fuck, dude? Help,
Like
do you hear yourself?
right, like jokes on them. I have a giant head, no brain in there. So what are you gonna do now? Like I don't. It makes no
Yeah,
sense.
checkmate,
Checkmate.
atheists.
I'm stupid. So there's
Bro,
that.
it's just, oh,
Oh
so
man,
bad.
that was
It makes
like
me
a
cringe.
hundred million years ago. Like I'm trying to think. That was like one of the first things phrenology, like that, like
Yeah.
psychologists or whatever used to try to decide who was better. Right? Like why is it coming back?
Yeah. People are bored, I think.
Yeah,
I
brain
think the
rotted.
TikTok machine is not giving them the dopamine that they want, so they have to keep scrolling, and as they keep scrolling, it gets more
It
horrendous.
just gets more
So,
heinouser and heinouser. This is true.
yeah.
Yeah. Jesus.
Just going through the levels of hell essentially.
Mm.
That's what I think
Yeah,
of when I think of
TikTok is just
TikTok.
the seven layers of hell. It's just like, oh man,
Yeah.
my TikTok is buck wild right now. I don't even
I
know.
could imagine.
I was on, I was on it last night and I was getting like the craziest things and I was like, whose algorithm is this right now? Like you could be watching TikTok on the toilet and then leave one running to wipe your butt and then their TikTok is like she likes this and like it's just the
Oh
most heinous.
no.
I don't even know. I don't know. It's like cooking videos, and then it's like old women with like 20 likes on their TikTok, like making a video being like, I'm looking for a man to come and like treat me right. It's like,
Oh
I don't
no.
want this.
Grim Grim.
Grim Graham, dude.
Please.
It's Gam Gam. Bad.
Oh. I kind of get similar suggestions in my YouTube sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be like a video that has like 100 views and it's like a video of a band performing in like a parking lot in the middle of the day.
I mean, like, it's good. When I see those, I'm like, okay, maybe like my content will get thrown into the algorithm because this one is. But then I'm also like,
right.
I personally don't need to see your ASMR thing with 20 views. Like, it's fine, but like, I don't need it. But thank you.
Not for me.
I mean,
Thanks.
I love ASMR, but I don't need to watch a 16-year-old make mouth sounds for 15 minutes.
No.
Personally.
Oh,
Yeah, it's bad.
bad. It's bad. Yeah, TikTok just, I don't know. I always wonder what my feed would be like if I was still on it, but maybe it's for the better that I don't.
I want to know so bad. Maybe you should get back on it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that my challenge for the next
Yeah, your
week
homework
and a half?
is to brave the horrors.
Cultivate?
Yep.
Dude, I'll do it.
You're like so against
I'ma
it. And
do
then I
it.
was like, what if you did it? You're like, I'll do it.
Well, no, I kind of want to know. Like if I scroll a little bit each night, before I go to bed, which is the optimal time which you should be scrolling TikTok.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
If I do that by the next time we record, what will I
What
have
will
to
it
show?
be? No, that's so
Like
fun.
what will it be? It's like a little petri dish, dude.
Yeah, social experiment. I love it.
Oh my god, we have a class pet.
Oh my god. It's gonna be unhinged. I'm so excited.
I'm afraid because I have literally not scrolled on TikTok in, I'm not joking, years. Like
Oh my god.
years. Like
TikTok
is the UI
changes
different? It looks
constantly.
No, wait, it does look like ass. Never
Yeah,
mind.
it's not great.
The
But
comments are over the fucking video. Like who
Yeah.
did this?
yeah, it's really funny though because depending on like what kind of video it is, sometimes you'll open the comments and the person will be looking at you over the comments. And that's always a fun little treat.
No. Oh
Yeah.
god. I'm afraid, but I will do it for science.
I'm so excited to see.
To see the horrors.
Right. Back to conspiracy theories. Do you have like a favorite
Yeah.
conspiracy theory or like one that like you think is the funniest or anything?
Okay, I have to look it up. I'm gonna look it up because I don't want to fuck this up. But there is one that I read it and it kind of felt like I got Men in Black like
Brain
mind wiped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
All right. It had to do with Cain and Abel. I'm Googling.
Oh god.
It was so buck wild. I was like, there's no way anyone fucking believes this, right?
Oh yeah. Like absolutely. People love to believe
Cain-
shit.
Cain and Abel conspiracy. Oh, I think this is it. Wait,
Okay.
we're getting closer.
Okay.
Oh my God. Cain and Abel mystery. I think this has to do with Bigfoot.
Oh no.
I think the conspiracy was that Bigfoot was a descendant of Cain and Abel, the biblical
Mhm.
brethren of the Bible from the from the Bible.
Our brothers in Christ.
Yeah, our literally.
Literally.
Literally. I feel like that one is my favorite one because what?
Literally what? It's so funny.
Who did this?
Someone who is having a medical episode, like a mental illness episode, will say the most fuck
Yeah.
shit, and then like half of the country are like, you know what? Yeah, actually,
Dude.
yes. It's
They're like,
so
yeah,
funny.
I'm not going to Google any further, and I'm just going to nod and be like, that's real, and
my
that makes
God.
sense.
There was a conspiracy theory that happened recently. Let me see if I can find it. It was basically that Canadian schools were putting litter boxes in the bathrooms for furries.
Oh my God, I saw that, and I mind wiped it from my mind
Yeah, you gotta, or else
I
you will
was
go
like,
insane.
what? Yeah, no.
Yeah,
That's
basically,
so funny.
someone said that they were. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Oh, so the like school district board that it like started in had to put out a whole post that said it has come to our attention that misinformation is currently circulating in our school
Oh
communities
my
and online
God.
regarding the presence of litter boxes in our schools. Please know that Renfrew County District School Board and the Renfrew County Catholic District School Board do not have and have never had litter boxes in any of our elementary or secondary sites. Further, in the provincially mandated collection of demographic data, questions of identity are specific to gender. We do not collect any data regarding animal identity, and we do not recognize such identities.
Dude.
Like,
Like
imagine
the fact that they
working,
had to
yeah,
put out.
going to work on a Monday at like 45, 50 years old to your little cushy school board job, and like,
Right.
there's a meeting, and someone's like, "You got to put a thing out that says that we don't have litter boxes in our schools." Like, I would
They're
literally
like,
be like,
Barbara,
"I'm putting in my notice."
Barbara, can you type this up for me? Like someone dictates it to Barbara.
Right.
And Barbara's typing it. And
Barbara's
this, you know,
like,
someone's
just so like upset about
just
it.
like, okay.
It's so bad.
Dude, it's so like, wow. Like it really is just like nobody wants to Google.
No, absolutely not.
And I'm not even, and here's the thing, I'm not even specifically talking about conspiracy theorist people. It's just nobody.
No one.
Just
About
the
anything.
general nobody. Do you not want to?
Like,
Don't
it's
you want to
so
Google?
easy to Google. It's really not hard. There's so many
It
times,
takes me a second.
right? There's so many times someone will come into chat or something and ask a question where it's like, you do, like, you're already on the internet. You're
Oh,
typing
you're
right now.
here.
Just open another tab. It's so easy.
It stresses me out because I'm just like, am I losing it? Like,
Right.
am I out of touch for Googling?
Literally. Like, oh, it's so weird. I feel like we're in like this like middle generation of like where like boomers and Gen Xers, they just don't want to because they think everyone needs to tell them things, and then like Gen Z
Ugh.
just believes everything they see because
Oh,
it's like
bad, dude.
so, and we're the only ones that are like, maybe we should like question potentially what the fuck is up.
We're in the middle of the Venn diagram for sure.
God, yeah, for sure.
I don't like being in the middle because then you can see either side of the Venn diagram and it's bad.
It's not good on either end for sure.
Yeah. Like recently, this is something that just sent me. People are, dude, people, and here's the thing, you know that they were going to. People are doing conspiracy theories about the Maui fires.
Oh my God. Yeah. There was a big thing about the Canadian fires too. It's just
People don't understand how trees work. Oh, my God.
Well, they want
okay.
so bad to not believe in climate change that they would say that fucking the government is burning the world down or that aliens are laser beaming our trees. I don't know.
You know what? It's wild to me because it's always like you know, very conservative people who are believing these conspiracy theories. They should know how fucking wood burns. You got to use fucking dry wood,
right. If it
to
doesn't rain
burn
for
a
a
fire.
month, there's gonna be a fire. Like,
But it's also like you can't like use branches that are freshly snapped off a tree. You should know that.
right.
If you've ever built a fire, but they're just like, interesting how the tops of the trees don't burn. It's like, yeah, dude, it's new growth and it's too damp and it's not going to burn as well as the bottom of the tree. Like, oh my God.
It's so easy to understand, but
Like you can Google. You can Google.
you can.
You can.
You're allowed.
Dude, it's free. They don't make you sign up or anything.
No, it's there. And like it has like its own browsers and shit. Like it's really accessible, I promise.
It's like a
easy.
big company. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
it owns our ass.
it's established.
It's not hard.
So,
But also
Oh my
conservatives
God.
are historically fucking idiots. So, you know,
it's just like, I can't imagine, like, I just can't imagine being that dumb.
no, I can't either. I'm like baffled, guffawed a lot of the time by the things that they say. I'm like, are we sure?
Aren't you not?
Are you
Aren't
not
you not a
embarrassed?
little curious?
They should be embarrassed, dude. You're so stupid.
Like,
I don't know.
don't you have some whimsy about you?
Have
Like,
a little
I don't know.
whimsy. Be curious. Like it's more fun, and also it's less embarrassing because you learn things. you
Dude,
know?
oh my God, you learn so many things. Just take a dive down, well, maybe not their YouTube, never mind.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
was
not
gonna
through there.
say watch a YouTube essay, but I don't know what YouTube essays they're getting
Go watch
on
Defunct
their
Land or
recommended.
something. I don't know.
Dude, go, yeah, just pop on to any defunct land, you'll be fine.
You'll learn some things, I'm sure.
You
Speaking
will.
of Defunct Land, well, not speaking of, but it's a good segue. One of
Mhm.
my favorite conspiracy theories is Disney related. So, Disney, Defunct Land.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
My favorite is, or one of them, is that Disney created the movie Frozen as a distraction so people would stop looking up the word Disney Frozen because it would lead to Walt Disney being frozen
The Walt,
underneath
yeah.
Disney World. Huh?
I
Like
mean,
he's just dead. I'm so sorry. I don't
he has
think
passed.
he has passed and you should pass as well. Like move on it with it. Like it's just I don't know. Like he's not
I
frozen
mean,
down there, right? Like there's no
why would they care about people Googling that too much is the thing.
right, it still clicks for a Disney.
Yeah.
And like he's
I,
dead, so he's not gonna care if his secret's out. What are they're not gonna come and like
no.
dig underneath of Disney World to try to find him.
Yeah, I dare someone to bore a hole through
Right.
through Disney World to the center.
Go into Disney World and try anything. They'll get you. Like you're not gonna find
Dude.
anything. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing, and it's like it makes zero sense.
I saw a TikTok that was posted on Twitter. It was like apparently there was like this whole illegal TikTok that one of the cast members started for Disney.
Oh yeah,
And it was like all of the cast members just like going wild and in the underground tunnels where they reside.
where they
And
live and they don't
it got
leave.
shut. Yeah, they don't let them leave.
Right.
But the account got shut down pretty fast.
But that makes
Um,
sense that it would get shut down. They want to maintain the level of whimsy. They don't want
but
people
they
to know about it.
do.
They have like the
They
no
are
sea
on
green.
it.
Have you seen the no sea green or whatever?
No sea green.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's what it's called, but all of their buildings, like, so you'll see the face of a building at Disney that's like all like done up and whimsical and beautiful. But like if it's a big
Hmm.
building, you would see like the gray, like tin walls or whatever. So they paint everything this specific shade of green that your eyes don't go right to, and it
Wow.
hides everything.
I'm Googling this.
Yeah,
No
it's
sea
super cool. I
green.
don't know if that's what it's called, but
Go
it's
away green.
Go Away Green. Yeah. It's super
Wow.
cool. And I mean,
That is
it's eye
wild.
science, I guess. And they paint all of their
Yeah.
garbage cans like not no sea
Oh
green or
yeah.
whatever because you would need to see it, but they painted all a very specific color so that it maintains the level of whimsy in your brain. It's
So
it's
interesting.
super cool.
I'm not like a Disney adult, but
Oh my god.
I am like interested in like how they make everything at Disney World, you
Same.
know?
I'm the exact same
'Cause
way. I
it's
can't with a Disney adult. So sorry if anyone
yeah,
listening is a
Jesus
Disney adult.
Christ.
Love you as a
I'm not.
person. Just shut up.
I'm not sorry.
Right. Me neither.
Shut up.
Just shut up. Like I don't care. But I do think the theme park like field industry is super cool how they like do like the scents to create the level of whimsy and like
Yeah.
I think that's cool. I would never in a million years go anywhere near a Disney World, but I'll watch it on Defunct Land, you know?
Yeah. I feel like I was definitely entrenched in it as a Floridian,
Oh yeah, I
but
guess you would probably have to be kind of.
yeah, like having gone to like a couple of different theme parks, it's just like it's so interesting how like Disney like they really just like have it down on lock. It's so
Oh
like
yeah.
I don't know, it's wild.
They know how to do it for sure.
I knew somebody who uh was an Imagineer or is an Imagineer, I guess.
Oh.
And they put like so much little detail like into stuff.
So what does
Um
the Imagineer do? Because the cast members are the actual
Imagineers,
like characters, right?
yeah,
Okay.
cast members are like anybody who's like at the park,
Hmm.
like facing people. Imagineers are like the people who design the parks.
Oh, that's such a cool
So,
job.
right. And actually, this person used to be a cast member. They worked out at the oh God, what is it called? The Twilight Tower of Terror. So they were like a bellhop
Oh,
for a little bit. I don't know how they got their Imagineer job, but they definitely worked their ass off for it
Right.
because they worked on the same ride because it got turned into like a Guardians of the Galaxy
Oh, did it?
themed ride. Yeah.
I
At
loved
least the
Tower
one
of
in
Terror when I was a kid.
Disneyland. Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
It scared the shit out of me the first time I rode it because I didn't know.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know in the ride that it just dropped.
It just dropped you. Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me.
Hmm.
But yeah, he worked on like putting just like detail into like places where you wouldn't even like imagine.
Yeah, like the
For like
bathrooms are
such a
even like decked
yeah,
out. It's so cool.
like the art of like a line too.
Oh my God, that whole Defunct Land on lines
Yes,
was like one of the
dude,
best things I've ever watched in my whole
it's
life.
so good. If y'all have not gone through the gamut of Defunct
Mm,
Land, that
you
is
have
like
to.
such a good thing to go through.
It's such a good thing to get get Liddy off a cart, hit a blinker on the pendulum, and
Yes.
learn some shit. It's
Learn some
great.
shit. And I like Defunctland because like he's technically a Disney adult, but like
Mm.
not in an obsessive, like praising way,
Oh
you
my
know?
God. I
Like he will drag Walt Disney at the drop of a hat
Oh
and Bob
yeah.
Iger as he should.
Yeah, 100%. I can't
Yeah.
with a Disney adult. Like thinking about it makes me kind of mad. Like not
It's
mad, but
so
like what the fuck?
it's such an interesting concept because I don't like other countries don't have a Disney adult for their theme parks, right?
Right.
Like nobody gives a fuck that much for whatever theme park is in Germany or whatever, right?
But
Like,
like it's not just theme park, right? It's
yeah.
Disney as a
Right,
whole.
right, right.
But like
It's the culture.
it is, oh my God, it's the cult. Period.
Yeah, the cult or
It's just yeah, it's just like so weird and I get it like a lot of them probably it's just like their special interest. But like
right.
you really go so hard on it, don't you? Like,
And I think like when I think of Disney adult that's like an issue, I really think of the people who are like obsessed with going to the parks multiple times
yeah,
a year,
right.
spending like thousands like to be at Disney as an
Yeah,
adult. Like go
I,
have a real vacation,
I
dude.
literally, like, for me personally,
It's
going to Disney
wild.
World or Disneyland sounds like a nightmare because there's so many children and
Yeah,
it's
that is
so
the thing.
loud. Like, and the lines, and it's hot there. No,
And I
I'm
feel
not
like
that
kind
kind of
of like
autistic for sure.
yeah,
I'm the
the
other
the
kind.
culture the other kind is just like no, I need to go
I need to
like
go home and
during
stare at the wall
nighttime.
for a
Right.
while. Yep.
That's my Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the I don't know. I feel like the culture of like going to Disneyland or World has changed because it's gotten like so much more expensive than it used to be.
Oh yeah.
Like the inflation of tickets has like I don't even know. I'm gonna look it up now.
Yeah, look it up.
Disney World price because here's the thing, if you are a Florida resident, you can go to Disney World for a discount. I think it was like pretty good for some time. It was like half off,
Mm-hmm.
which
But
pretty
it's not
hefty.
even just the tickets because there's only one Disney World, right?
So yeah, there's Disney World. Oh
Mm-hmm.
God, let me break it down.
Oh
Disney
God.
World's got multiple parks to it,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So it's got the Magic Kingdom, which is like your classic, you know,
Mm-hmm.
the what you think of when you think of Disney World.
Yeah.
Then you got MGM Studios, which I'm pretty sure they call Hollywood Studios now.
Okay.
So that's a separate park. Then they've got the Animal Kingdom,
Uh,
which
uh-huh.
is completely a separate park. And then they've got, oh God, what's the other one? Epcot.
Oh yeah, Epcot. If I was to do
Yeah.
Disney World, I would just do Epcot. I just want to eat everything at Epcot
Epcot fucking rules.
so
I'm not,
bad.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like I'd be very into that. But that's all in the same area, right?
Um, I think you have to get different tickets to each park.
Okay, well that's crazy. But
It
like
is
if you want to
insane.
go there, you have to also get a plane ticket if you don't live there.
Right.
A hotel,
Plane
which
ticket,
they try to get you the
hotel.
hotel on Disney, which is its own fucking thing. And then,
Yeah.
like, you'd be paying, like, so much money to go there. That's just not worth it, personally, for me. No, thank you. I'll
Yeah.
just stay
The
home.
ticket, so a ticket for Disney World, it says ranges between $109 and $159
Per person.
per person. And then like it says a 5 night stay at the Pop Century, which is a hotel,
Mm-hmm.
like on the property, is $1,200.
Oh my God.
And you can get 5 day base tickets for $2,000. Oh my, like people are spending thousands of
And they're
dollars to
going
go.
several times a year. Like,
And you know what?
huh?
There's a whole like I don't even know, like influencer, content creator like base now, just like focusing on like how you can plan your
Yeah,
vacation,
I saw that.
like vacation planning talk or whatever. It's
Yeah.
so
Specifically for Disney
so
too. Like it's
interesting.
I don't know. It's just it's crazy to me. And I know a couple people that I've met through Twitch. Well, I mean, I haven't met them, but you know, who are
Mhm.
Disney adults and like they are bearable and I can handle them. Like they're not like the caricature of a Disney adult. But oh my God.
Right.
And also like not to shit on a whole other fandom, but I'm gonna do it. Disney
Do
the
it.
Venn diagram of Disney adults and Taylor Swift fans is a circle.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They're the same
That's
energy.
geometry.
That's geometry, baby. Like it is one and the same and they have the same energy. And when they're both of them, their energy is off the charts and I need them to stay away from me.
It's just like it's too much energy is the thing.
It's so much. The ones that like go and then cry because they're like it's I need to not. I need to not.
And it's like here's the thing. I'm not poo-pooing anyone's like vacation if you go to Disney
Mhm.
once in a while. If you were here's the thing. We're talking about Disney adults like
Yeah.
TM, like the ones that you see like freaking out at people for like I don't know, being in the way of their photo
Like the
because they
Disney
think
adults
that they
that were
own the
mad
place.
that Little Mermaid was black.
Yeah,
Like it's those
yeah,
kind
no,
of people. If you are listening to this and you consider yourself to be a Disney adult and you're like, "Oh shit, am I that person?" It's not you because these people
probably
are so
not.
unaware or just don't care. Like it's not it is
I think there was
bigger than you.
also like a group of people who were mad that I forget where it was being installed at in the park, but there was going to be like a whole Tiana like Princess and the Frog
Oh yeah.
type of thing going on, and the people were pissed. Also, people getting pissed at the fucking Jungle Cruise like removing like racist caricatures. Like
Right. Like
what? Like
you're in
why do you
2023.
care?
Please. It's
Here's the thing. A Disney adult is a person who, when they see stuff like that happen, they're like, my childhood is being ruined. And they're like
Mhm.
50.
right.
Like,
It's
you're an adult.
it doesn't none of this matters, my guy. Go pay your bills.
Dude,
You
your
literally
mortgage.
have to you have a job. Like why do you care
Like,
so much?
you have a job and a whole thing, and you are just like caring
Crying
about
in the
this.
club over fucking Disneyland removing racism.
I remember actually reading the article. It was this guy, and he did post a picture of himself. Hold on, I have to see if I can find this.
Oh no.
I don't
Why
know
would he do
why.
that?
He was like, dunk on me more, please.
Literally. Roast me more, please, for this.
I'm
Oh
just
my
gonna
god.
do. Yeah, they removed racially insensitive depictions, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then people
Which
were
no one
like,
should argue with.
absolutely not
That's
putting
not
back my
a
childhood.
conversation. Like it's you have nothing
God.
to say about that.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to find this, but there was like an actual, just like a blog, you
Okay.
know,
Yeah.
like a WordPress
Yep.
of this man,
An old school
and
blog.
he several paragraphs he was like, I can't believe they're doing this, they're ruining the ride experience.
What
I'm
are
gonna
you
be
losing?
honest, I don't even know, like it literally was like a small ish, like I guess like an animatronic.
Oh, bad. And if it's
Like,
old, then it's bad anyway.
yeah,
Get
like
rid of
it's they're improving. I'm so sorry you can't keep up with the times.
Oh my
Like,
God.
god damn, dude.
Ugh, it just makes no sense to me. Like, why do you care? They just want what they want and they want it to be the same as it's always been. Like, it.
There's definitely like a set of people, and even like outside of Disney adults, of just like, people who are mad that they made like a Ghostbusters movie with women
Yeah,
in it. And they were
people.
like,
Yeah.
my childhood is ruined.
In what? How?
And
Watch the old
I
one.
don't understand. Right.
Just
I
watch
don't
the old one.
understand that phrase at all, dude. Like, get over it.
It.
I
And I
can't.
guarantee when you were a child, you weren't watching it and being like, I'm so glad these are dudes. Because if these were women, I don't know what I'd do. Like, shut
I
up.
know.
Just watch the
It's
old one.
so
Shut your mouth. Shut it. It's not
it's
hard.
so fucking interesting. And also on that topic, I'm reading this book called Men, Women, and Chainsaws, and it's
Okay.
about like horror movies and like gender.
Oh, I love that.
And yeah, I've just kind of like skimmed the beginning of it, but it does start out with like this very interesting example of like when Carrie came out,
Mm,
Carrie the movie by Stephen King, clearly centering on, like a woman.
right.
Most of the audience were like boys, like teenage boys, men. So
I mean, you
I
know
don't
how it
know.
is. Men associate violence with sex.
Yeah. But I
So,
do think I mean, it's interesting that like people were like, oh, you can't put women in things because then the audience will only be women. And it's like,
right.
I
In
feel
what
like you
world?
can just make a good story and then people will care. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm the wrong one here.
Maybe we're just a little too progressive for them.
I know. I know.
Oh my
Dude, oh
God.
my God. I looked over and I saw this man fuck
Oh,
the
yeah, I know, dude. I did
turkey
too.
slime man.
Turkey slime.
I'm just gonna I'm just gonna remove the embed
Yeah.
for
God
me.
bless.
There
See,
we
that's much
go.
better. The old one.
Yeah. The old one where he looks fine, dude.
He's like handsome. Like what?
Right.
It's so weird. Why?
Looks like he works at the Genius Bar and he's gonna fix my phone.
I was just gonna say he looks like he works in like IT or like marketing. Like
Right.
he's got his shit
He has a
together.
calming aura.
Yeah,
Of
he.
course, we're talking about
Yeah,
the slime man. You remember him?
y'all remember the slime man, right?
Call back.
Yeah,
Call back to the slime man.
he looks like. If I saw him, I'd be like, oh, he has his shit together. If I saw the new version of him, I'd be like, that's a cryptid, and are his pupils vertical? Like I gotta
I
go.
need I need to walk the other way.
I need to cross the street if I'm walking and I see
Hmm.
him. Jesus.
Oh
Bad.
my God.
Hmm.
God bless.
God bless.
Gunch bless, even.
Hmm.
Dude, I love how like I can make a little joke and it spurns into like the most decrepit thing you've ever seen. It's
It's
beautiful.
it's my favorite thing in the whole world. You say one thing and like you can't say one thing offhand in any of our communities
No.
because everyone will immediately repeat
No.
it in chat. It will be a wall of what you said and then it will never leave you ever again.
No. No. The
No.
Gunch will never leave us.
No, same with the piss clown. The piss clown is one
Honestly,
with us at this point.
if the piss clown or the Gunch left, it wouldn't feel like home.
It wouldn't feel like home. And I'm so
It'd
glad they're
feel,
here.
yeah, me too.
Until the
I love
next
to,
cursed thing was brought up.
yeah, yeah. The unit,
Oh, he's so good.
I don't know. He brings me joy.
Maybe I will put him on the thumbnail because he's great.
Oh, yeah. Instead of this like man,
This, yeah, no one needs to see
because
him.
here's the thing. We did say that we would not um
Talk about
dunk on
men.
men. Okay, and we did talk about men.
We
Here's the
did.
thing.
Yeah. Here's the thing. We have ADHD. We forget what we say. I forgot
Here's
that
the
we said we
thing.
were gonna not do that.
Here's the thing. I remembered and I did it anyways.
You know what? And that's valid. This is our podcast.
It's true. I'm only beholden to my own chains,
Mm-hmm.
and I will report back about the TikTok feed next recording. I'm a little scared, but I'm
Yeah.
also curious.
If
Also,
you
place your bets. What am I
yeah,
gonna see?
what kind of TikTok is Katie gonna be on? My guess
Okay.
is mm, I think it's gonna be a mix of like New York stuff because
Right.
sometimes
Okay.
it's not region locked, but sometimes you'll get some local stuff or like not
That's
local
fair.
but closer. So it'll be a lot of
Yeah.
like artsy shit from there, I would say. But then it's also gonna be
Okay.
like just a lot of animals probably, and then just like a pepper in of just like the most like what the fuck is this content you've ever seen. Like either like just some guy just smoking cigs and like being weird on his couch or like cursed material, you know?
I I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
So we've got New York regional, we've got animals, and then we've got just like the fuck shit.
Just fuck shit, dude.
Yeah.
Here's my tip.
Yeah, leave a
If you
mm-hmm.
don't want cooking TikToks, don't if you watch even one, if you see that it's cooking, you got to scroll as fast as you can because I've never seen an algorithm pick up so fast. I watched one cooking TikTok and then the next 27 were all food stuff.
Oh, yeah. I vaguely remember this. Like if it's any like food related thing, it's like, "Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you want to know about every restaurant in New York City?"
Right.
Oh, here we go.
Which is another
Um,
conspiracy theory. Apparently, like
oh.
TVs and like algorithms and stuff, if they think that you're hungry, they'll show you a ton more because then you'll be more likely to buy like DoorDash or like, yeah,
Oh, I wonder if that's timed. Should be like around dinner
it
time.
probably
It
is.
has to be.
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
would
that,
say.
that seems true. I believe that.
Yeah, it seems less conspiracy and just like marketing being marketing, you know.
Yeah, it's the stuff that you agree to that you don't read.
Yeah.
And they're just like, "Okay, we can do that. Sure." Yeah. You said we could. You said we could advertise to you between the hours of 6
Right.
and 7 tasty delicious food.
Right, exactly. And
Sorry, you
also
said it.
at night, this might be a me thing and like that's fine. But at night,
Mhm.
like when it is bedtime, I get a lot of pimple popping videos.
Oh, cuz they know you're in bed just
Mm,
kind of
like
wanting to
perusing.
watch a thing. Oh my
Yeah, I get
God.
so much. And if
All
you look at
right.
any of the comments, it will literally be like, I know it's bedtime because I got these TikToks. Like it is.
Oh, that's so
I
creepy.
know it's weird. I don't understand it. I don't know if it's
It's
because
like
like other people are watching it, so like TikTok thinks like everyone wants it, like demographically, and just
oh
like throws it
man.
out. But it's weird.
I'm really intrigued to see where it goes.
Me
I'm gonna
too.
try to scroll away from cooking stuff.
Hmm.
If I see something I don't like, I am just gonna hit up the don't like, if that's still a
Yeah,
feature.
you just press and
Please
hold and you
God.
do
Okay.
not
Thank
interested.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely do that because sometimes, especially with new algorithms, like if it doesn't know what you want, it'll throw you some like shit that you're like, what the
Oh, some
fuck?
garbage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you don't want to accidentally end up on like conservative TikTok, you know?
Oh
That
God.
would suck so bad.
How I could do a speed run.
Yeah.
How fast to get to conservative TikTok.
I'm on
Ugh.
like low key Miss Andrew TikTok and it's really nice. I feel at home.
It knows you, dude. It can
Yeah.
hear you talk.
It
It
hears me
hears you speak.
record the podcast and it's like, I heard you don't like men for sure. So I'm gonna give you some people that agree with you because you're scary.
Here
I'm into
here's
that.
your interest.
Literally.
You hate men.
Right.
Here you go. No, yeah. That's
Yep.
wow.
Yeah.
I'm excited. All right. Well, I'll report back.
Yeah.
Um, and I guess we can end the fructin
The
for
fructin,
the
yeah.
evening. The fructin, yeah.
Hour and 13 minutes.
Um,
That's pretty low for us as of late.
well, listen, a lot has been going on.
Yeah, it sure
A lot has been
has.
going on. Things have been happening. However, I feel like some cool things are going to happen soon on the podcast. We
Oh
might
yeah.
be having
We're
some
scheming.
guests soon.
Yeah. The Fruck Stop is officially gonna open for business.
Yeah, we've established the Fruck Stop. Next episode will be episode 10, dude.
I know. That's crazy. 20 weeks.
10 of these things. Jesus.
I know.
But yeah, we've got some cool things planned. We've got guests, we've got something that we've been teasing,
Mm-hmm.
which
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really gonna go on about, but
No, because the people have already been like, you gotta say something, and we're like, no.
It's a surprise. I'm a little baby.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank y'all for listening, for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thank you. Is this episode 10 or is this episode 9?
This is episode 9.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say thank you guys for listening for 10 episodes, but you don't get a thank you yet, so you gotta wait. You gotta come back next time.
Not yet. We'll be ready. I'll be ready. My TikTok algorithm will be ready.
Right,
I think.
true. Hopefully.
Yeah. All right. Until then.
Keep on fracking. Bye.
Keep on fracking. Bye.